Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today it is my birthday. If anybody's wondering, I'm 34. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So today I'm making an easy 3-ingredient appetizer idea. I've got some friends and family coming over tonight and everybody gobbles this one up. These are cream cheese stuffed sweet peppers and we're gonna wrap them in bacon. Let's get started. So for our ingredients, we need some mini sweet peppers, which come in a bag like this in the produce section. I got mine at Harris Teeter. I also bought them at Target before, so you can check that out. We also need a pack of bacon. This is just original bacon. I like to stay away from like maple bacon. It just doesn't taste good in this recipe, so try and stick with original. Applewood is probably okay, but traditional is the best. We also just need 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese, or any kind of cream cheese is fine. It doesn't really matter. Off-brand's totally cool. I use a little bit of salt and pepper for my recipe, but it's not really necessary. And I also put a little bit of garlic powder and paprika in mine. But if you want to stick with the 3 ingredients, that's totally fine. I do it all the time. So we're just gonna add a little bit of spices to our cream cheese mixture. Okay, so I've gone ahead and rinsed off my mini sweet peppers. And now we're just gonna work on chopping them in half and removing all the seeds. You have to be a little bit creative when you cut these because you want to make sure you cut them in a way that you're going to be able to stuff both sides. So I just kind of try and cut them in the middle. Sometimes you have to cut them like a little bit different, but just remember that you're going to be stuffing them with cream cheese. And then I just pull off the tops like that. It's okay if there's a few seeds in them because they're not going to be spicy like jalapenos are, but they're just going to look like this. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 325. We're gonna cook these low and slow. Okay, so for our next step, we have a bowl and we're gonna mix in a package of cream cheese. And this is easier to work with if you leave your cream cheese out for just a little bit, let it get room temperature. And then into this, I'm just gonna put a little bit of pepper, a little salt, a little garlic powder, and a little bit of sweet paprika. And we're gonna take our pepper like this, just grab a spoonful, stuff it inside there. Just like that. We don't want mounds on the top, just nice and flat, just like that, so not a ton of it leaks out. Sometimes I'll have a few extra peppers and I'll just like stick those in the fridge for salads later, or I'll just eat them when I'm making them. There's also some peppers that I fill a little bit less, like, so this is a huge, this would obviously hold a ton. I just fill it up about halfway because I feel like some people don't like a ton of cream cheese in them, so I just do them a little bit different. Transfer these over here. So for the bacon, we're gonna cut our strips into thirds, just like that. And then you just take 1 piece of bacon, grab a pepper, and I like to stuff it into the cream cheese like that, and then come around and just kind of stuff it back in the cream cheese. That way you don't need toothpicks, and toothpicks annoy me because then you've got to pull them all out at the end or serve them that way, and I just think this is easy. And if you have anybody in the house that's a vegetarian, you can definitely just leave them like this without the bacon. My dad's a vegetarian, so I always leave about 5 of them off for him because he loves this recipe. Okay, so these are all ready for the oven, and one thing I didn't mention was I like to put mine on a cookie sheet with a tray. That way all the grease from the bacon can drip down and then these get really nice and crispy. So we're gonna bake these at 325 for 35 minutes. Our cream cheese stuffed peppers are all done and we're gonna let these cool for just a few minutes before serving. Okay, so it's time for the taste test. I always go for the little ones because it's like more bacon on there. It's so good. Oh my gosh, these are so good. They're sweet and salty and delicious. You guys are gonna absolutely love this one. That's it, we're all done with this easy recipe. Make sure you try these cream cheese stuffed peppers and let me know in the comments how you love them. If you really like easy recipes, make sure to check out my cranberry brie bites. They're delicious too, and only 3 ingredients as well. Thanks so much for cooking with me today. Make sure to subscribe so that we can keep cooking together, and I will see you next time.